Chapter 5. Capture the Lizardmen Chief and their Villager Part 2. Now, it is between X and Chaegyeyeiss at the Lizardmen village. Chaegyeyeiss say, "Okay, rookie. Show me what you're really made of. Let our duels begin." Chaegyeyeiss charge at X. X hurry use his enchanted wrist blade block Chaegyeyeiss' attack. However, Chaegyeyeiss made success a small cut from X's skin with her dagger. X feels the pain from his face. "Ouch," said X. X replied, "That hurt." Chaegyeyeiss laughed and she says, "Really now, a small cut hurt you that badly, X?" "No, it is just beginning." Chaegyeyeiss camouflaged her surroundings while she using magic. However, Chaegyeyeiss use X poor vision for disadvantage because he not wearing his glasses and attack X behind with her bows. X hurry used mirror force but which direction she fired at. But luck on X side. X successful block Chaegyeyeiss' arrow while he using mirror force from behind. Chaegyeyeiss says, "Damn, you good. However, how long if you will take? If you survive." Chaegyeyeiss spammed fire with her arrow at X. While X is rethink his strategies. X remember the nature documentary called Nature. While he was a kid and home from Earth while he is watching TV. Flashback. The narrator from the nature documentary said, "A rattlesnake used its thermal vision from seeking it prey. Then the rattlesnake successful hunted prey. After the rattlesnake used it fang." The narrator from nature documentary said, "Then, the rattlesnake used it venom, paralyzed, and it swallow it whole." Little X don't understand but the narrator saying in the documentary is very entertaining for him while he watched TV as a kid. Back the present. X understand how to beat her own game but he can't figuring it out. 9. While Chaegyeyeiss is busy she fires her arrow at X. X hurries and focuses on his head. "Imagine a picture of a rattlesnake using its ability thermal vision in my head," said X in his thoughts. However, X got the rattlesnake useful skill but can't figure out it on his skill tree. What he doesn't which ones. But his skill tree is fully organized by skills and some are not. Also, some of his skills don't belong in this world, Earth, and others. These skills are from other video games he played while he lived on Earth until he died at home. However, some of these skill trees already know he played before but he never knew about it until now and some skill trees are new to X. X hurry put this rattlesnake ability on random skills tree and renames it thermal vision quickly because he is going get his ass kicked by lizardmen girl and he is running out of options. Before Chaegyeyeiss finally attacked X. Chaegyeyeiss fired her arrow and aimed at X. She used her magic to make one arrow to multiple arrows at X while she using magic. The Chaegyeyeiss' arrow is directly straight to X. X mirror force wears off. He starts to panic while using his arm to shield himself. The mix of dirt and Chaegyeyeiss' arrows falling to X. Chaegyeyeiss says, "It's over." 10. But then, under the smoke, Lizardmen's heroes and the main protagonist's shocking discovery. X grows parallelism magical wings. It assembled light and darkness while his wings shielded him. However, X's wing isn't shaped like an angel, demon, fairy, or even a dragon. Meanwhile, the goddess of death, Eleanor was watching X fight from her magic mirror from her voids. But then, Eleanor's crystal orbs start to change crazy. X pure nature changes dynamic transformation to black, yellow, green, blue, white, red, and other colors of chaos. Eleanor looked at the crystal orbs slowly but then, her crystal orbs cracked into millions of pieces. Eleanor yells, "What the hell was that? Is that X's magical energy starting overboard from the rooftop?" And then Eleanor returns to watch X fight from her magic mirror. Her eyes are staring terrified of her mirror. She hastily glanced into her mirror and she shook. Blood turned cold as she could see X growing feathery wings. One was black and the other white. X's wings don't reassemble any creatures from her world. It is assembled from Earth creatures but more ancient and lost in time. 11. Chapter 6. Capture the Lizardmen Chief and their Villagers Part 3. Dance like a dinosaur and kick-ass bitches. Ulticha and Chukkoshoshk overreact X's parallelism magical wing. Ulticha looked over at his companion with wide eyes and a dropped jaw and quivered out. "Chukkoshoshk, did you see X's wings?" Chukkoshoshk answered, "Yeah, X grew wings. However, his wing doesn't belong to any creatures I never seen before." He replied in confusion but continued his thoughts. "It assembled an angel and demon mixed in for me at least. However, X's wings have claws on each 3 phalanges but let's see his wing can really do." They watch the duel from the distance. Our story left off when Chaegyeyeiss dueling X. However, X grand new skill called thermal vision, and he grew wings. X look his wings and he questions himself, how I do that? Wait a minute, I know that wing design. It is a wingspan of Yi Chi from my Earth. How did a Chinese dinosaur end up my body? He pushed this thought in the back of his head and continued, I will investigate later when I'm done. Finish this lizardman chick. X has spread his wing very wide. However, when X opened his wing, he feel the pain from his wing from Chaegyeyeiss' arrows. At least 12 of them both sides of his wings. X think himself, maybe, I could like this. Said X. He make his wing vanishes with his little bit of magic. Then the pain from his wing disappeared. 12. Chaegyeyeiss said on her thoughts, incredible. No immoral human have ability having wings like these before. Chaegyeyeiss moving and stealthy on the grassy sand while she use her magical camouflage her surroundings. However, X heard Chaegyeyeiss' footstep on the grassy sand and he said in his thoughts. She is close, I have to be careful. She might try to attack me from behind. X thought quick and active his thermal vision. Then X while using active his thermal vision. With this, he could see Chaegyeyeiss while she still had magical camouflage active. Chaegyeyeiss stared at X's eye and she stay away from him. What the hell? She continued stared about X's eyes. Chaegyeyeiss is frustrated and she said, he can see me but how? She looked to X's eyes continued to speak herself. His eyes, what kind of magic is that? Chaegyeyeiss rage of question at X and continue to speak. His eyes are rainbow waves around his pupil. Chaegyeyeiss yells at X, hey! What trickery is that? No immoral human can't see me. How you do that trickery? 13. X was silent with narrowed brows, focused on the battle. He manifested his wings at will and X speedfully charged at Chaegyeyeiss at full speed. Swiftly, X tackled her down to the ground while he activated thermal vision. X was able to use his head as a battery ramp. Chaegyeyeiss gasped, then she flew to the ground. Chaegyeyeiss slowly stood up and blaringly yelped, damn it, I felt that. She despairingly continued, how did this happen to me? I have been able to vanquish every weak human with the palms of my hand. Chaegyeyeiss closed her hand with disappointment and shame. In a flash, X appeared to teleport behind her and so X striked up with his fists. The amount of power was strong enough to throw her into the air. Chukkoshoshk says, Chaegyeyeiss, that is enough. You will die. The sheer thought of losing his friend Chaegyeyeiss terrified him. Ulticha continued after Chukkoshoshk and screamed, stop Chaegyeyeiss. You can't fight him. Chaegyeyeiss replied with excitement, oh, don't worry about me. This is getting good. She smiled at her companions. Chaegyeyeiss disabled her active camouflaged magic. Then she casts her powerful magic wind and aimed at X and flew him up to the night sky by Chaegyeyeiss wind magic. Chaegyeyeiss wind magic wear off few seconds ago and then she fired her arrow with her bows and aimed at X in midair. When X on midair thanked to Chaegyeyeiss wind magic, X used his time magic from the goddess of death Eleanor gift. He used this opportunity to turn his body to the sides. He grabbed Chaegyeyeiss arrow in mid-flight and used it like a dagger. When X is about to fall, he used his wing to glide at the night sky and landed the ground safety while holding Chaegyeyeiss arrow. 14. Then, X quickly thought of Chaegyeyeiss. Chaegyeyeiss aimed her bow at X. X successfully out of Chaegyeyeiss' sight. X raises his arm and aims at Chaegyeyeiss' arrow to her neck. X angrily states with a cold stone face, do you yield before me? Damn it. Fine. I yield, however, I will not forget this exhilarating battle. She continued to speak to X with frustration, but it isn't fun that you can see me while I'm using my active camouflage magic on your ass. X replied her answered, oh, let me explain to you. My special magic can see your body heat while you use your camouflage magic. Chaegyeyeiss says, oh, that's the reason why. You can see with your special magic. Huh, no matter what. Your magic doesn't exist in this world. And then Chukkoshoshk and Ulticha come to see that Chaegyeyeiss is doing okay. X throws Chaegyeyeiss' arrow away to the ground and then he steps back. Chukkoshoshk says, Chaegyeyeiss, are you alright? And Ulticha says, oh, thank the blessing old god of all monsters, Typhon. I thought you were finished. He relief with joy. Chaegyeyeiss replied, ha, you boys stop worrying about me. I'm feeling fine. Dumbass. Chukkoshoshk says, well, I'm thought you about to die. Ulticha nodded his head. Chaegyeyeiss says, well, lucky I didn't die. She rubs her throat. Chukkoshoshk says, we lost the fight to that human. Indeed we did, Ulticha replied with his arms crossed. Chaegyeyeiss raised her voice and said, but, how are we going to report the chief? We must tell our chief no matter what the consequences of our actions. Chukkoshoshk, you are the chief's son. How are you going to tell your father? Wondered Ulticha. Chukkoshoshk replied, I don't know how to respond to my father. If my father knew we had been defeated by a human with unknown origins, he is going to be furious. Chukkoshoshk and his companions talk among themselves. Meanwhile, X is looking for his glasses on the sandy grass, but then young female lizardmen pick up X's broken glasses. Here is your item, sir. With a shy face, she gives X's glasses while X opens his hand. X replied with surprised, thank you. Then young female girl walk away. X put his broken glasses into his pocket. X felt a strong headache and his heart was about to burst. While Chukkoshoshk and his companions are too busy talking among themselves. Then X felt an ache and fell to the floor. Shook and he mutters in confusion, what is happening? And then X fell unconscious. Chukkoshoshk saw X fall on the floor. Hey, human. Get up. Are you okay, human? Chukkoshoshk yells in his voice. 15.